So now let's look at date single row functions. And we've already seen the add months function, where we add 3 months to a date. And once again, the red highlighted ones are the ones that I'm interested in. The other ones are all a little bit obscure. Dates and times. Current date. Find the current date. Find the system date within Oracle. Find the current timestamp within Oracle. Local timestamp is to do with time zones. The system timestamp is the same as the sysdate except it has a timestamp on it. The manipulation of dates. Add months. We've already seen that one. The last day. Find the last day in a month for a date. Find the months between two dates. Find the next day of a date. Rounding. Round a date to a specific format, we'll see by example. And truncate, chop things off, as opposed to round up or down, just chop off. I talked about formats, where you can format a date in a specific way. In other words, you can bring out a date as a year, or as YYYY, or as 3 numbers, or as 2 numbers, or as 1 digit. You could format quarters. You can format the month as month, or just MON, or 2 digits. The name of the day. These are all the formatting options for the trunc and round functions, allowing you to express days in different ways, such as a 3-character month name, a quarter number, a full month name, the name of the day, the hours in the day expressed as a 24-hour clock or a 12-hour clock. Most of these are all fairly self-explanatory. So now let's go and look at date single row function examples, and here is the work file. I'm going to go into here and remove the number function examples from the previous movie, and we'll go up. So what's the current date? The current date today is the 26th of March. The system date is exactly the same because my database is set up that way. Current timestamp gives you the current timestamp. PM America, New York. Local timestamp is local time, which also happens to be Eastern Standard Time, because that's where I live. 12:55 and 12:55. And the system timestamp gives me the same thing. Let's get rid of this. So I'm going to add 5 months to 12th of December, and let's make this a current date, 2012. Which gives me what? Should give me the 12th of the 5th month, May 2013. Add months to the sysdate. And I could actually go and put the sysdate in there to show you the difference. We got June and March. It's the 26th of March today. The last day, in other words, the last day of the month of the sysdate, which is the 31st of March. Here I'm going to take 365 days off the sysdate, a year. I'm going to find the months between the system date and system date minus 365. Let's actually just add the sysdate in there so you can see what's going on there. System date minus 365. 365 days ago, last year, this year, and then the months between is almost 12. So it is a leap year this year, 2012, 366 days. Sysdate, 128. Just a different example. And it's giving you months between negative value because you're actually going ahead, not back. The next day of the sysdate, in other words, it's looking for the next Monday. Next Monday is the 2nd of April. And there are some more examples in here. And we're rounding and truncating dates. So, round the system date to the nearest year. Because it's not past the middle of the year, it goes down to 2012, which actually gives me exactly the same result as truncate. If I add, say, 120 days, 120 days is going to get me, I need to add this in as well, plus 120, so we know exactly where we are, plus 120, and we need to get onto the right line. So, system date 26 March, system date plus 120, 24th of July. Past the middle of the year, the round function goes to the next year, 2013. The truncate function does the opposite, truncates, chops it off, doesn't round it up, goes to 2012. And we can do the same thing with sysdates and rounding to the nearest month, April, which goes up because I'm currently on the 26th of March. Truncate chops it off, and to the nearest quarter, and so on and so forth. That's pretty simple to work with once you know how.